Hello, my name is Gregory Pierce. I'm your IT director. I just want to make a video real briefly to go over the computer and internet use policies here at this company. Just kind of get everyone reacquainted with these policies so no one's breaking the rules and no one gets wrote up or gets in trouble any time in the future. So this time we'll go over these policies real briefly. First thing we're going to go over is the internet uses. As you see here, it says no social websites. And social websites, I'm talking your Facebook, MySpace, Twitter accounts, anything like this that you use to socialize with friends and family. They are against company policies, and we'd really like for you guys and all of our employees to not be going on these websites or using any of these websites on company time or during your break time or anything like that, unless you're in the break room that we have available for you. No personal business. This means any kind of banking or things like that, like your emails. No, we'd like for you to keep your personal business for your own personal time during your break times in your break room or during your lunch breaks or after company hours. If you're on the clock, we prefer you not to be doing any personal business of your own unless it is an emergency. So no emails. If you're on the clock, we prefer you not to use email accounts for anything other than the company business. So no emailing your friends and family and talking to them during the company time unless it is an emergency or something as bad as going on with your family that you need to take care of. No downloading of any programs or files that are not authorized by the company. This goes for any kind of program or any kind of file that you may encounter, whether it be pop-ups that come on your computer or anything that your friends or anybody has told you about. We prefer you not to download any kind of programs or anything to the computer unless it is for the company and for the company usage and for your job, for your work. If it is something that is questionable, please come to one of your boss men or your higher ups and let them know what the program or file is that you may need and see if it is authorized and see if you can download it to use. The company's network is for business use only. Computer uses. The computers are for business purposes only. No games are to be played on them by any employee. This goes for solitaire, any of your games like that, or any of your online gaming or anything like this. We prefer you not to play them, especially while you're on the clock. Like I said, on the break room, you're allowed a break in the morning and a break in the afternoon, as well as your 45-minute lunch break. By all means, if you're on one of the computers inside the break room and you want to play a game of solitaire while you eat, by all means go at it and have at it and have a good time. But if you're on the clock, do not be playing games or anything like this on your computer. It is not to be used for personal storage space. By this I mean if you got programs or files on any thumb drives or anything like that, maybe you need to open up a space on your thumb drive for something else. Don't be taking your files or pictures or programs off your thumb drive to put on the computer, and even if you're going to get them back later on and delete them off the computer. This is for business purposes only, not for your purposes, so don't be using it for any storage space or storage media. Do not install any unauthorized programs or files. Like I said earlier, if there's a program or file that you think you may need and it hasn't been cleared by the company, just come up to someone and find out if you can install the program or the file into your computer and get some written permission. Would be nice just in case. Do not transfer any programs or files from the computer to any storage media of your own without proper authorization. That goes for any of the company's files and data that we have, as well as any of the programs that we use, such as Microsoft Office. Do not be taking them off your computer and put them on any thumb drive or storage media, such as a CD or DVD, any of these things to be using for your own personal use. If it's something you might need to transfer to another computer in the business and it is for the business purpose, then by all means you're welcome to do that. If you break these policies, first time you're found to have broken these policies, you will be warned depending on the severity. So just a warning, if you break it one time, somebody's asked you not to do it again, may go over the policies with you again so you're more aware of them. The second time that you get caught doing any of these policies or breaking any of these policies, you may be sent home for the day without pay. The third time, you can be sent home for up to a week without pay. And the fourth time, your job will be terminated. Now, of course, there are some different things that go on. Some things are more severe than others, whether it be viruses and things like this nature get on your computer, or you sending them out to someone else's computer and causing problem on the company's network. If you're doing any kind of hacking or anything like this, of course, these things are more severe than someone who's just playing a game of solitaire. So these things, you may just be terminated right off the bat instead of warned and sent home for the day or any of these things. So upon the severity, these things may not, you may have to, you may not get warned, and you may not get sent home for the day and things such as this, depending on the severity of what you have done. And again, I am your IT Director, Gregory Pierce, and this has been the company's policies on computer and internet usage. Have a nice day.